Yo, welcome to episode 19 of Jay's and Grays. I'm Dave Hellum. That's my main man, Eli Hamilton, and we back on the YouTube, baby. The
Episode
YouTube.
19. How do you make a 19 on your hands? Like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What do you do when you get to 19?
I don't think that's a question that has ever been asked before. I don't think that's. I would just do 5, 5, 5, 4. That's what I would do.
Welcome to the channel that makes you think.
That's what thinking. That's what thinking is right there. Thinking about how you count.
Can you make a
how
19
you count with your fingers
with two hands,
bro? You so woke. I can't even articulate how woke you are, Eli. In terms of your shit right now, brother. Can't even do it. I'm in a good mood, man. I'm in a fucking great mood.
Such a good mood.
I don't know, man. I just been listening to this audio book by Kevin Hart called The Decision, and I'm on this challenge. So for the next 30 days, I'm not complaining about nothing. We just gonna be positive. I'm just gonna be in a state of zen for the next 30 days, man. This is day one. I've just been floating. Haven't had any complaints about nothing. I'm channeling my inner Buddhist right now, bro. Like I'm just light.
You're in tune with your chakras.
I'm in tune with my chakras, dog. And if you have Audible, do you have Audible?
Yes, sir. $14.99 a month. My library stacked.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of listening, reading stuff, whatever. So that was a joint that I used the credit for. It's called The Decision by Kevin Hart. It's a self-motivation book, ebook. I advise you to check it out.
Have you seen the documentary?
Which one? The one on Netflix?
Decision about LeBron James when he went to Miami. Air drums. Hey
man, you on fire with these jokes today, player. Okay. So
yeah. Oh man. Well, that's good though, man. My week's been very productive, very good. I ran into a little pain this week. What
happened? Oh yeah, I know what happened.
Yeah. So I got challenged in a foot race a couple of days ago. And if you know me, you know I'm back down from nobody. You hit me? I should have backed down because mid stride, I was doing good, so I started off strong, and then I felt like my hips was popping out of place.
Wait, let's rewind this story real quick because why are y'all doing this in the first place? Like what is happening?
So after hit class on Monday, we was outside, and my man was like, "I dust you out of nowhere." I'm like, I know good and well this motherfucker ain't talking to me. Excuse me? He's like, I dust you in a foot race. I'm like, all right, then, bet.
Are y'all in middle school? Like why? It was just like, let's just do this out the blue.
Testosterone energy was hovering in the air, I guess, and I got a whiff of it, and I say, you ain't said shit but a word, and yeah, that's how I started. And in about 5.3 seconds in, I just felt like my hips, like when you roll like in a car real fast and the wheels just start, one wheel go off, the second wheel go off. That's how I feel like my hips was doing.
No, I've never experienced that. I've never had the tires fall off my car. Is that a common thing? Like it happened to you when you were driving? The wheels falling off your vehicle?
No, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
No,
like a car is falling apart as it's driving fast. Well, I feel like I was falling apart. Long story short,
I got you, bro.
And both my hamstrings was fucked up.
We're not as young as we used to be. I mean, I'm not saying we still young, but I just had my first Cialis pill this week. My neighbor gave it to me. He was like, "Hey, I got some Cialis." I was like, "All right, I tried."
How you feel,
bro? Bro,
Hey, look at
bro,
that face.
bro. I don't think I can go back to regular sex. Nigga, I was in there just knocking shit over with my dick, like goddamn.
That's how it starts. That's how Cialis addiction starts. It gives you this false sense of
Bro,
manhood.
I mean,
All you gotta, bro, watch Dr. CB. Drink water and start eating goddamn papayas 3 times a week. Your dick could be hard forever. You know what I'm saying?
hey man, look, I know that's fine. That's great, but I had no idea Cialis. Nigga, I felt like Michelangelo. Like my dick was like a nunchuck. Like I was in that bitch. I mean, Donatello, the staff. If my dick was like a nunchuck,
Michelangelo had the nunchucks.
right? If my dick was in 2 pieces like a nunchuck, that would not really be cool. So that was a bad reference. But if my dick was in 2 pieces like a nunchuck, hey.
Oh, well, I got put my. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you are feeling mighty this week.
Like a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, dog. I'm in a zone.
Yeah, my allergies been acting up this week too, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a little sinus headache. So
everything that you say sound like, you know what? The C19 that you don't believe in.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought that pull hamstring was a symptom of COVID? Oh, because your body aches. I get it.
Oh, you see, you got a sinus headache though, right?
It's not a symptom of COVID.
How is it not a symptom of COVID?
Because motherfucker could get a sinus headache. Headaches didn't exist before COVID.
Hey man, and
look, let me tell y'all something out there, viewers. Look, you're gonna have people who gonna say everything that happens to you is gotta be COVID. Man, my boy got shot 4 times. Was it COVID? No, bitch, it was a bullet. It wasn't COVID.
But was that bullet shot because somebody had COVID, and in their like not togetherness of their mind, they shot somebody? Did you think about that? No.
You know what? You make a terrible point. No, I didn't think about that. No, not at all.
Whatever. I had my second shot on Saturday, so I'm fully vaccinated.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Which I'm excited about because the world is opening back up and stand-up comedy is coming back to Los Angeles. I am in Chicago, y'all have been spoiled. Y'all have had comedy and stuff, but the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory is opening back up. I just got literally a message on my phone from somebody saying, "Hey, I'm booking a show, a monthly show. Like, can you do it on this date?" And I'm like, yes. I'm so excited to be back on stage, man.
Feel good, man. I love it, man. I'm performing Sunday at the Laugh Factory. I'll be at Zany's next Saturday night. So feels great to be back on stage, man. So much to talk about. What
is that like? No, do you feel like people have gotten better, or
here's the thing.
Do you feel like you've gotten better?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what it is, but it's like I got to step away and experience life off the stage. That's like it's almost like I'll be back. I'm going to collect material for the last year. That's what I did.
You got to live. You got to live, bro. You get sick of doing your old material. I know I did. I
mean, I've seen people since comedy been starting to open back up. People still doing their old material, their old jokes.
Well, you can't.
I ain't mad at them. I'm like,
can't really fault them for that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of folks who don't know you, so they ain't never heard. They ain't never heard one of your best jokes. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just saying, if you don't have, at least some new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was you doing? But then you also got to think that everybody gonna be talking about the same thing. So COVID. Like you want to kind of go to the first 2 or 3 shows without performing just to see what people talking about.
I'm excited. I think that, I felt like I was in a state of depression a little bit because I couldn't I couldn't do what I love. But it made me kind of do other stuff too. And like, which is a good thing because as comics, we just can't just do comedy and go to sleep. And that's, I think that was a part of my life when that's all I was trying to do. Especially when I was in Chicago living there. I was like, it's all about doing shows every night. You know what I'm saying? And that life is not very fulfilling.
Don't forget getting drunk.
Well, yeah, getting drunk too. But that was the old me. That stuff don't happen no more, bro. I'm so enlightened. I feel so much more wise in my 40s. That was an old day.
His 40s. You just turned 40.
I feel like it's just a lot more life to live, bro. Like it's like comedy is like the nipple of the breast, the nipple of the titty. And it's like there's just so much more to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with like movies and stuff like that, and TV writing stuff. Like, would you have ever thought the Lucas brothers, two stand-up comics, would write fucking Judas and the Black Messiah? Like they wrote that fucking movie. So it's like as much as I enjoy stand-up, it's just a whole lot more bags to get. Not even just bags, it's just a whole lot more fun stuff to do outside of stand-up. And I just don't think that I had that view before. I think it was just all about stand-up. And I'm like, nah. It's a whole lot of life to live, bro. A whole lot, God willing,
Well, I'm glad that you are feeling rejuvenated and that I just learned that comedy is just like hard nipples. So
I'm saying if life is the titty,
oh my God,
comedy is the nipple. You know what I'm saying? Like it's there. You see it. But it's a whole lot more meat to enjoy.
Wow.
Outside of the area.
I like little titties personally, so.
Well, think about that.
I like a nice B cup with a long ass pinky.
If you like little breasts,
huh?
If you like little breasts, and comedy is still the nipple, that means your life is not full of much more stuff because it's not much more titty space.
Oh, it's at the ass part because I like fat ass though. So
okay.
I like small up top.
Really?
Bottom heavy.
That's your type?
Man, that shit make me, when I see that, bro, I get like butterflies in my stomach. Like, damn.
You see a girl with a small chest and a big waist?
Like a slim waist, but big thighs and a fat ass. That shit make me go crazy for some reason. Like a fucking
I hear it in your voice right now. Like I hear you going crazy.
What's them half horses and shit? You know what I'm saying? In them Greek mythology books, what they call
centaur?
Pegasus?
Yeah, built like a centaur, boys.
Or Pegasus? I don't know. The thing from PF Chang. I don't know. The thing that be outside PF Chang. I know what you're talking about. That's funny to me, man. I like both. But
big tits is cool though. It could be too many things wrong with them. Like I don't like a large areola.
I like my women to be shaped like teeth, like just big up top and little like them orange monsters. I forgot what was that, Scooby Doo. You know what I'm saying? It was just like the big orange things that we chasing after Scooby, where it's like,
what the hell? Which one of them built like a?
I'm joking.
The hell? I know what you're talking. Bro, that's built like a security guard. What the hell?
You know, I
like him 6'3", about 235, 240. Amazonian. That's all me.
I've dated a lot of different types.
You like to be picked up by chicks?
Huh?
You like to be picked up by chicks, like when they see you and you see them, y'all excited, you run up to them, they pick you up and swirl you around. You like that shit? Like, hey, you be kicking your legs in the back. Like,
it is kind of sexy.
You like that?
Yeah. Like I had to get on her back and then she carried me up the stairs.
While they playing some songs in the background, like, wouldn't it be love if we're together? And y'all just doing a whole bunch of events through the rest of the day.
I can't really be with a girl that's too big because I'm a big guy myself. It's just not enough bedroom, like room in the living room.
Look. I have smashed 3 big chicks in my life. 3. Well, one of them was chubby. I'm gonna tell you the time I smashed the big chick.
I bet you it was great.
Oh, she put it on me. So check it out. So I went to homecoming at TSU one year, and I had a couple of my guys come down to visit. And we went out to First Fridays, and I was smacked. Bro, I think I was like 25, 26. But I ended up getting like about 4 or 5 numbers. Nothing new. Every time we went out, I got numbers that I don't remember who they was. And if I didn't put something in parentheses, how I remembered you, you know what I'm saying, bamboo earrings.
You doing blackout hollering? Like you know when you blackout drink, you wake up the next day, you don't remember shit. So you blacking out while talking to chicks. Like so you would get a girl's number on your phone and have to like Google her basically to figure out who
anybody who didn't kick it in club can relate to what I'm talking about, including you. So I'm just saying that's what I would sometimes, and it wouldn't happen every time, but a lot of times, like, damn, who was this? You ask your boy, like, how she look? Who the old girl I was talking to? Woo. Either way, so it's about 3 a.m. I'm on my way to the crib. I get 2 text messages from 2 different numbers. Hey, what you about to do? Oh shit, I got action. Not 1, but 2. Man, I don't remember who they was. I just did on some who I was going to, whatever. And I chose one I was going to. So she said, when you get here, the door gonna be open. You want to make you a drink? I got some vodka and orange juice, a little screwdriver. I'm like, bet. Sure. Not that I need anything else because I'm already fucked up, but whatever. So when I get to the crib, it's like the whole ambiance and scene is set. She got a candle up in there. It's some soft music playing in the background. I mean, totally not related to how I actually am, because she could have been playing some goddamn Jeezy, because the way I was fucked up, I could have boom, oh shit, where the pussy and lick at? You know what I'm saying? That's how it was, but it was like some little soft music. It was 3 a.m. I could go like, hello. She's like, I'm in the back. Your drink is on the counter. So I'm like, okay. So killed that, walked to the back, and she was like laying in the bed, whatever. She was big as hell. But I'm like, oh, it's you. She had like some blonde locks, but she had some real pretty brown eyes. She was cute. She was just a big girl. You know what I'm saying?
You sound so terrible. You like, no, she was attractive, but she was just fat. I'm like,
nigga, what the fuck? Okay, how am I supposed to say that? Politically correct to me. How was I supposed to say that?
I'm just saying she was just bigger, man. I've dated larger women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. I'm not finishing my story. Tell me how I should have said that.
I don't know. You made it seem like she was attractive in spite of her size.
The story's about a big girl, so I'm like, she was cute. She was pretty in the face.
It's a lot of fine ass plus size models out here. A lot of them. It's a whole.
Boy, shut your ass up. Anyway, so we get to the room. She like
type in hashtag plus size models on Instagram.
All right, nigga. I never said big girls can't be pretty. She was just pretty, but she was a big.
She looked good. She had diabetes though, but you know she was.
Look, so I'm like, all right, bet. So long story short, I motherfucking went ham. You know what I'm saying? She put it on me. So the next day, my guy like, what happened to you? My guy's from out of town. I'm like, oh yeah, I came up last night. Hey, what was y'all on? Probably not shit. Not me though. I came up. So I had left my pinky ring at her crib. I used to rock this little gold and diamond pinky ring. You know what I'm saying? And she said, hey, you left your pinky ring over here. I'm like, okay, bet. I'm about to come over there and get it. So my guys were like, hey, y'all take me old girl crib. I said, I got to go pick up my pinky ring. I left it over there. So I'm texting like, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I just come upstairs and get it. But don't your ass be standing the fuck outside, because I just motherfucking hyped my whole story up. You know what I'm saying? So she had a drop top Seabrings, and when my guys pulled up, she was sitting in the whip, And she got out the car and brought it right to the window with all of them in the car. Like, hey, had a good time last night. Here's your ring. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, nigga, I don't care. She put it on me though. Like, oh, you talk all that shit.
Was she ugly?
I got exposed when I had a big chick, whatever. And the thing is, like, in hindsight, I don't give a fuck. But then, you know, I guess at the time I'm like, I'm boasting like I just bagged like a badass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thoroughbred model. But to them, they look like I just picked up or whatever. She was still cute, but
yeah, but I say like as long as she wasn't ugly, like you know, like it's better to have a.
That's not really my forte though. Like I ain't got nothing against big women, but like as far as taste in terms of like what I'm attracted to, that's not something I just.
You ever see that movie Shallow Hal?
Yes, I have seen Shallow Hal, but they wasn't just big chicks because some of them was bogus as hell. One of them chicks looked like Alanis Morissette.
Shallow Eli. Shallow Eli.
Nah, man. Everybody should have a standard. Everybody should have a standard.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's a preference. It's not necessarily a standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you like smaller women, you like smaller women. That's what you like. And then there's nothing wrong with that. You know. But some people do like bigger women. I tend to find that like the smaller the dude, the bigger his girl be. You know, it's like
he be getting bossed around too.
I don't know. I mean,
I ain't never seen no little dude keep his woman in check that was bigger than him. Never.
Well, what does keep? What do you mean keep him in check?
She used to be running shit. Man, yes, my Dairy Queen.
we about to get canceled. Like I know we don't got that many viewers right now, but nigga, you.
Oh shit.
Yes, my Dairy Queen. Shut your ass up.
Hey, Bernard. Yes, my Dairy Queen. What can I do for you?
I mean, I feel bad for big girls, man, because you know, like
it's crazy. Whoa, you talk about me, but you feel bad for them. Why you feel bad for them? They don't feel bad for themselves. They happy.
Not necessarily,
man.
Like, it's hard out here. It's hard out here in these streets. And then, like, you know, especially, I know when we were younger, you had the girls that was like super thick. And then, like,
I could look, by the time you like 22, I can tell what you're going to be looking like by the time you like 35.
We sound so terrible in terms of the thoughts of.
You couldn't do that. You couldn't like look at some of your, look at people from high school and tell what they're going to look like in some years.
I mean, I guess to a certain point, but I wasn't really doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking about it down the line, like the skinnier women are probably a little bit more curvy now and stuff like that. But you know, we all got bigger. Like I posted a picture of myself from high school. Like I don't look shit like myself at all. You know, so
I look a lot better than I did. And I was handsome growing up, so I'm just stunning now.
You know, I can't knock your confidence. That's a great thing to have. Right? But that fucked me up for some reason. Now that I am 40 though, I do think that I'm at the point where I'm ready to level up, dog. I'm at a point now where like everything that I do, like I ain't really got time for the bullshit right now. So
what I'm talking about,
I feel like something is brewing. I can always tell when something is in the air, but it's like winning season. Like I'm looking at a lot of my friends doing dope shit. Nigga, one of my friends won a fucking Oscar for something he wrote called I think Between Two Strangers. And it's funny that one of the other writers is a dude named Trayvon Free. He's a writer. And I remember my first job in LA. I replaced him because he basically didn't give a fuck about the job that he had, so he wasn't really taking it seriously. So this nigga would like come in. Well, I'm not gonna say his business, but it didn't work out. So I got brought in. They didn't even get rid of his old sign. Like when my first day, it still said Trayvon Free in the office. But let me tell you how boss this nigga is, bro. He left his hot sauce in the refrigerator. And all I know, I saw a white Maserati pull up. And this nigga got out the white Maserati, went inside. They were like, you can't come in. And he was like, my hot sauce is inside. Fuck y'all. Grabbed his hot sauce, got back in his Maserati, and drove off. And I'm just like, that's some gangster ass shit, man. So my point in saying all this stuff is that I'm all about leveling up in terms of everything, bro. Hustles, relationships. If people ain't trying to get money, and they're not even trying to get money, but if they're not trying to like just be better, I'm not really fucking with you. You know, and I stand by that. And that can come off being kind of snobby.
No, not like shit. I've been like that the last 2 years. I've been like that the last 2 years, bro. I've been screaming and preaching it. Protect two things: time and energy. I've been feeling like that for a minute. I've been feeling like the man. They say if you want to look like money and get money, you got to feel like money. You know what I'm saying? I've been feeling like it and acting like it, and just been attracting it. Staying focused, man. Look, I'm comfortable. I have become comfortable being dolo for a minute. I go everywhere dolo. You know what I'm saying? Unless I got a little, you know what I'm saying, a little breezy with me, but I usually be dolo. And when I get around the guys, it's only a handful of us.
What is a breezy?
A woman. My nigga, you act like you didn't forgot who the fuck you was. Is you just say all you gotta do is say tell the listeners what you mean by breezy, unless you really didn't know what that means.
Like Chris Breezy?
Boy, shut up. Niggas turn 40 and just forget all they swag.
Hey man,
swag.
I got a different type of swag. That's it.
What's the new swag like?
You said what?
What's the new swag like?
I don't know, man. It's enlightenment. I'm just at a point where I don't even wear brims no more, dog. Like I'm just out here, you know. Like I can't quantify it. I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? That's what? I like this. I like this about you though. I like the energy and I like the spirit I'm hearing, which is why you got a special invite to the King's Empowerment Seminar taking place November 4th through the 8th.
Now, let me ask you this question. I've never been to the DR. It's in the DR, right? What in the hell are we gonna do for 4 days? That's a long ass time to be in the Dominican Trouble.
Is it? Is it?
I think so. Like you can
4
only
days in a 4 days in the place you
be a bunch of dudes, and I know how dudes get down. Like we're gonna be drinking every day. Like after that second day of drinking, you be like, nigga, I can't drink no more.
You ain't gotta drink every day. I wasn't drunk as hell every day.
Okay.
Look, maids gonna make our breakfast in the morning. Okay, we go on a boat and kick it right in the Atlantic Ocean. We can motherfucking get ATVs. We can go zip lining. We might even have Bible class so I can wake y'all niggas up.
You know what? Speaking of that, I saw your people the other day when I was driving down Florence here in Inglewood, coming from downtown, and I saw all these dudes. They had like these purple and gold like robes on.
I thought they was just in Chicago. Are they out in LA?
They look like the Lakers had on warm-up jerseys. I thought the Lakers was having a scrimmage on the corner, but they had on like full purple and gold robes, had the megaphone. I was like, they go Eli people. The Hebrew Israelites holding it down. They're
a little extreme, you know what I'm saying? I think they can see the glimmer in my eyes, so they be trying to like make eye contact with me because they be a little wild. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, it's a time and a place for everything, and it's all about really just being diplomatic as well. But you know, I'm not about to attack no little kids, you know what I'm saying? Like you and that little mini white devil you call your child is all going to hell. Ain't that right, brother? And I'm like, no, turn it down just a little bit. You ain't got to do all like that, brother.
I'll say this. I appreciate men being involved in religion more because in church you didn't see a lot of black men. It was mostly women, and you was around. I think that's why I became like when I became Muslim from 2 years. That's what I enjoyed about it is that you met like a lot of cool dudes who were very faithful like people. You know what I'm saying? Like they went to service on Friday, and they enjoy like serving God. But in church, I'm not saying you don't see that, but it's mostly women and they kids in church.
There's a lot of men. There's a lot of men up in church though too. I be seeing that.
I guess it depends where you go to, but I know I would see a lot of women and their children as opposed to seeing like men there with their children as opposed to seeing like a mom and her kids. You might see a family, but I didn't just see like men a lot of times with their kids or just men in general. To be honest with you. So
did your daddy go to church?
You said what?
Did your daddy go to church?
He went later in life. So
my daddy stopped going to Bible class. See, we called it Bible class, but my daddy wanted to watch Sunday football instead of going to church Bible class. But a lot of the times, man, I don't know, everybody different though. Like with me, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Bible class in the crib. I don't need no other. Look, I'm all the direction and you need. You know what I'm saying? I have been ordained. This message I've asked God to help me lead my household and govern my household accordingly. You don't need to go off there and nothing else. We're gonna have it up in here. Our family, yeah. That's what we're gonna do.
I don't know what you just said at all. You said words, but can you paraphrase it?
We gonna be, look, Bible class is in the crib. Church is at home in this house. We gonna have it here.
It's crazy because I'm not really religious no more.
No more? What happened?
I believe in God, but I'm also like, when I say religious, like I don't live by a set of rules from like a particular religion. You know, like I said, I was Christian growing up, then I was Muslim, and now I'm just kind of like, I believe in a higher power. I believe in God, but when it comes to like what those rules look like, I don't know. You know?
Well, the thing is, you gotta find it for yourself though, too. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I'm going to work at this company because they give better benefits or because of this. It's not how you do that, man. You just find what works for you. You do the research, you do the due diligence, and then you look at the world from your perspective and apply it. You know what I mean? Like when I left, because I grew up like that. So like I grew up in a whole community of Israelites. And a lot of people don't understand about Israelites because people look at Israelites and they just kind of group us into what you said, you know.
Basketball jerseys.
Yeah, whatever. Well, you know what I'm saying? And they look at the men like, oh, they're all controlling. No. But when I left to go to college, you know, this is why I grew up around. But we didn't grow up like sheltered like that. It was still niggas that was in Jordans and started coats, gang banging, whatever. Who was Israelites? You know what I'm
saying? they was out there gang banging, but still like practicing their religion, but like on some hood shit.
I mean, look at okay, when you think about Philly, all them dudes is some gangsta ass dudes, but they got them long beards, they Muslims.
Yeah, you right.
Freeway, Muslim, you know, I don't know if he's Muslim.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of hip hop artists as Muslims.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Philly is very much a city like that. And even when I was in Atlanta, there was it was like a very large Muslim community. I remember like, I mean, that's what I enjoyed about them is like, even though we weren't drinking, they would have their like ginger beer or like their non-alcoholic beer that they were drinking or whatever. And cats would just be talking about real stuff, teaching you how to like be a good husband, be a good dad, how to make stuff. Like this, I knew this dude his name used to be Sean, but he became Muslim. His name was Saeed. He was a carpenter. He made the dopest like beds and just stuff for your house and sold that shit. And he made great money. but he would always like be really modest when like women would be around. Like he would always kind of like not look at the temptations and stuff. He was like, man, like I'm purposely not trying to see some bullshit. I love my wife, I love my family, and he was like, you know, he would say the dean tells you like to, you know, like kind of like look away from stuff like that. You know?
I mean, you know what the thing is, man. I really just the principles. As I guess I've gotten older and I've grown out of a lot of the stuff that I'm used to be tempted to do. You know, and as I kind of start to kind of just chill and more so really kind of like settle into my purpose in life, it's a lot of stuff starts to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not as tempted or interested to do a lot of shit that I used to do. Like it's kind of played out, it's old, and I kind of look at it differently now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course you do, because you realize that your future and your money
is far more important than that.
Way more than anything else. Like I feel like as a man, it's kind of hard to really be happy if you're not stable.
Yeah.
If you don't have stability, you can't. This is for me personally. I can't find myself being in a good positive space if I can't take care of myself. You know?
Not even that, but also the people that you care about. You know what I mean? So I look at it like you got to have some type of foundation. I think every individual should have some type of foundation. You should have some boundaries that, like, you know, I do this, but something like this, I just don't do. Like,
but I can be happy without taking care of somebody else. I'm saying my money's fine.
Well, no, I mean, me, you know, because I really think that our life is bigger than ourselves. Like with me, I know my purpose in life is bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than me. I'm one person out of a billion people on this planet. I'm just one person. So I think that my life is bigger than me.
You won the race. You came out of your daddy's balls and you beat all them other sperm and you crossed the line. You are a champion.
Exactly, which is what makes it all much more that I have a purpose. I think your purpose in life should be able to figure out what your purpose in life is. I just found out what my purpose in life.
The purpose in life is to be able to figure out what your purpose in life is.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what the fuck are you talking about?
Your purpose in life. Look, say it slow. Your purpose in life
is to figure out what your
purpose is. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's purpose is different. I have my purpose. I know what my purpose is. So
what is your
purpose?
My
purpose? You know what I'm saying? You ask me what's my purpose?
I mean, if you feel like sharing.
Look,
I'm not gonna shit on it. I'm just asking.
And it's hard to just put it in one sentence, but my thing is this: like, I know everything that I've been through. I want to be able to share my testimony, my story, and show people really how to build generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? To help their foundation, to help their family, you know what I'm saying? And like I focus on, and this ain't got nothing to do, so please, people, don't get it twisted. I know we only got a few viewers, but if later on, don't try to come back, but I don't give a fuck. But I say this, I think that, you know, with our Black community being in such disarray, you know what I'm saying? And by men being so like scattered and confused and attacked and all that stuff, you know, my focus is the progression of Black people, but it's also like the keen focus on Black men, especially the youth. You know what I'm saying? So if I show them like, hey man, you know, this is what you need to do. I've been there. I didn't lost it all. I got it back. Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wanted to be able to get TED Talks. That's why I didn't did so much shit. Dangerous because I wanted to, bro. I done been in corporate America. I done been sold life insurance. I done stand-up comedian. I done motherfucking did Airbnb. Got a cannabis company. All that shit. I didn't have.
You ever thought about working with you? Like not.
I have.
Job, but I'm talking about like volunteering and being like a mentor to these kids, like because they need them. They need them like a motherfucker.
They do need them, man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like. I have people telling me like how I'm an inspiration to them. Like, man, I see what you're doing, man. Keep it up. And like, I don't even be knowing like, what do I do? Like, I don't post nothing, no bravado. Oh, look at me, I did this. I don't post none of that. But I guess people really just you be surprised who watching you. It's a lot of people always watching you, man. And so I just try to lead by example, and just do the right thing. I'm not out here trying to be a role model. I just kind of live my life. Ain't
like, nobody seen you no message talking about you inspired them. That was your nephew.
Yes, they have. They might not told you that, but they tell me that, and I get told that. I ain't gonna say all the time, but at least once a month.
Okay. That's I'm thinking like this is a frequent thing. He's like, like once a month, somebody come up to me and say, "Hey, man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, brother."
That's 12 times a year. You ain't got none. How about that?
I get it. I just don't listen.
If I heard it once a year, at least I know I'm doing something.
I mean, that's why I had to leave Chicago. I remember, like recently, I came back and I did my show at North Bar, and this dude was like, "Man, you're a fucking legend." I was like, "No, I'm not. Like, I got so much more I want to do, and then I can't listen to you because if I start thinking that I am a legend, or if I've made it, then I'm gonna stop working as hard as I have been working." So, and I appreciate hearing people say like, the positive stuff, but I really don't try to listen to a lot of it. I just try to keep my head down and.
Nigga, ain't nobody said that shit to you. Shut up.
It happened. It happened at North Park.
But it's cool. It's just gotta give you some reaffirmation that you're doing something right. Just like look, we got my man's Brandon Taylor on trailer here. Hey, what's up, Brandon, man? Thanks for joining. We appreciate it. You are first person, but we gonna have this channel cracking, ain't we, James?
Oh yeah.
You have another comment in there too, Eli, from David Halim. He says, "What is a breezy?"
Damn, he looked just like you,
man.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. I'm looking at that picture right there. My little ABI, and that was the first night we did.
Is that how you pronounce it? You say all three letters like AVI, or do you call it AV?
AVI.
I just say ABI. I don't know.
AVI.
Oh, okay.
But that was the first night we did. Thank you very much at the art gallery, and I was dressed like a school teacher.
I remember.
That was a swag though. I think you had a sweater on that night too. Like
I had a cardigan on with some glasses, little polka dot button up underneath, fresh to death, baby. Yeah,
that was a great night. That was a real good night, man. I think the best night. I wasn't out there, but you all met Derrick Rose.
Nigga, I walked past Derrick Rose in the Shell station. All I know is like he taller in person than you think. But I walked past, he's had a hoodie on, just walked in kind of fast, and I'm like, I ain't think nothing of it. He had some hooping shorts. He just looked like an athlete, whatever. Maybe just got done hooping at like exports in South Loop or some shit. I ain't whatever.
Right.
And I walk outside and I see this 7 Series parked and and Lunchabelle across the street, Lunchabelle, Ryan, and Doc Love and a few other people. She's like, that was Derrick Rose. And they just start running across the street real fast. I'm like, that was Derrick Rose. And, hey, Derrick Rose. And
man, so, I'm happy for him though, bro. He finally got the fuck out of Chicago. He on the Knicks now. It's a lot of pressure on you playing basketball in your hometown. Like his brother, Reggie Rose. Like I remember at DJ's, they would be there like every Thursday on comedy night.
I want to tell that nigga, like, man, will you leave this man the fuck alone? Please.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. You are not a manager. You his brother. Be his brother.
He was. He definitely thought he was.
Derrick would like to sign you for a new contract for $205 million.
Everybody got to fuck that first manager though.
Hold on. No, Joe. No, fuck that, Joe. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm thinking about staying just in Chicago. But Derrick, we can shut up. Hey, fuck that, Joe. Hold on. Giving this nigga all the bad advice. No,
we all had a first bad manager though.
What mama gonna say? What you think mama gonna say? You know what I'm saying?
My first manager was an alcoholic who had he had two comics. He had Baby Boy and he had Davy Boy, and this is a true story. And he would come up to Jokes and Notes. Like I would come to his house and rehearse for Jokes and Notes that night. He's like, what new jokes you got? And then I would go over my new material with him. And then he would get fucked up and then come to Jokes and Notes and be like stumbling around and shit like that. It was a bad look. But everybody got to fuck their first manager.
Yeah, because it's like they don't have no real experience. They just basically trying to guide you on what they think that you should be doing.
I always told you that you should be a manager. I said, man, you make a damn good manager. And you'd be like, man, no, I ain't gonna be no damn manager. You would.
I mean, you know, I'm pretty good with spotting people's talents. You know what I mean? Showing people what their strengths and weaknesses. But I don't know. I'm gonna be like P. Diddy, because I'm gonna be all up in the videos and shit just because I done been on stage and I still do stand up. So I'm gonna be.
Do you like that? Do you prefer to be? Because I'm more of a person that's in the cut. Like I really enjoy being in the cut. Very chill.
But I like doing stand up. I got a lot to say. I got a lot I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I also like the business. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I don't know. It's like a I don't know, like a catch-22, I guess. I haven't figured it out exactly yet, but I like producing shows. I know James had to roll his eyes on that one. Like, man, I know it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not, man, because you deal with the bullshit around it, bro. I swear. And that shit is time consuming as hell.
I like producing stuff too, but I'm not the type of person that really likes to be in the limelight like that. Like, I'm way more chill than I am like extroverted.
Oh yeah, it just depends on what it is though. Like, I don't even think I want to be famous. I don't care about being famous. I don't want to be scrutinized. Shit, you see, I get scrutinized on this show. We got what, 6-7 watches? Goddamn, you think I want to get scrutinized by millions? Hell no.
Oh yeah, every week. If we got 2 people watching, half of them is like, no, fuck you. Every week.
Blew his nose in the direction of some children. What a slime ball, literally. The fuck?
That sounds like that happened.
Like, damn, seriously? You be looking at them articles, people like, who fuck reads this shit? Such and such says that they like to drink 4 cups of water a day, like, and people read, and then it'd be about 782 comments under it. Like, wow.
Yeah, man.
And then like by the time you get to like comment 26, it ain't even about the article no more. Somebody just defending themselves on getting shitted on in the comments. No, you a bitch. You a bitch. How you know I'm a bitch? No, you it's like, damn. Oh my gosh.
I think that was one of the points that Kevin Harvick I was telling you about, is that he was saying that you gotta kind of like protect your energy. He's like, I don't fuck with social media like that. He said he used to be on social media like every day, but I'm at that point too right now where it's like, unless I'm really marketing something about something, I'm not really going online to just give my opinion about stuff. Like, I feel like that as comics, we get to go on stage and talk our shit, right? It's no benefit to really having these discussions online with people at all. Oh
yeah, man. Man, Facebook is like a cesspool of opinions. And you know what? The worst thing about social media is that it gave too many people a voice that needs to not say shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Too many people got a platform now. And it's too much spreading of misinformation. Literally, so D.L. Hewley posted like a screenshot of Dr. Umar from his interview this week with the Breakfast Club, which I like to say, if you haven't saw that, watch it. That was a phenomenal fucking interview. You know what I'm saying?
Was Dr. Umar Johnson?
Yeah, you didn't see that? The interview was fire.
No, I don't really follow him like that.
Well, he catches a lot of flack because of the school situation, whatever.
Did he have like strippers or some shit like that people were trying to clown him on like? And I get the fact that
no, the woke stripper put out something about him, how he whatever. I don't know. Okay, the nigga get pussy. So what? He a man. That was they called her, the woke stripper. You can Google that shit.
Well, you know what? I feel like he gets a bad rap because just because you are conscious about something don't mean like you can't be flawed. So, you know, when I watch those Hidden Color documentaries that I really enjoy, a lot of people would label you as being a hotep for watching them shits because what's the buddy name? Not Umar, but the other cat. What is his name, dog? The one
Tariq Nasheed?
Yeah, Tariq Nasheed. Like, if you follow him on Twitter, like he just be going at folks all the time. Like, basically, like
man, he got a cult following though too. But I mean, he's flawed. I was listening to something he did on Clubhouse. And I'm like, damn, G, like, I wouldn't even be coming. Like, he was in a, yeah, it was a room full of women, and he was just going at it with them. I'm like, man, first off, I ain't ever about to try to go in there and justify myself to a group of women, and they already think of something of you. So, and I think I would listen to like about 5 minutes of it. I had to turn that shit off. Like, man, he was coming at their head. They was coming back at him. But I like Umar because one thing is he's unapologetically him. A lot of people, you know, first off, I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all laugh with that hotep shit or whatever, but I'm like, what is a hotep? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because like, who are you to say, oh, you too woke? Okay, well, how do you define woke? You know what I'm saying? It's really subjective about your perspective on how you look at the world. You know what I mean? And I think that people, you know, one thing I don't like about, you know, the so-called woke community is because it's like y'all are just like the people that y'all are saying that's bullying y'all bullying everybody else for having their own opinion and shit, or you too woke, or yada yada, or that's stupid, it should be like this. But I like Umar because no matter what you can't say is that man is not, you can't say that he's not consistent. He's been consistent since day one, and he articulates himself very well. You know what I'm saying? To the point he's saying the same shit. And you just gotta watch the interview, bro. But I got off point because I was saying that he was on DL Hughley. I posted like a screenshot. One of the topics that he was talking about was interracial marriages, and I remember, and how he's still against interracial marriage. And so he and the deal, he was like, he said, we're gonna talk about it. Do you think he's right or wrong or whatever? And then somebody put in there, you know, fuck Dr. Umar, you know, where's the money for the school? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what the fuck do that got to do with what we talking about right now?
Well, and that shit was once your credibility is messed up, it's kind of hard to get that back. Like him, especially Sean King. Sean King is the same way.
Well, what did Sean King do?
It's just a bunch of money that he raised that didn't end up being put into nothing. And they basically calling him like a scammer.
Maybe. I mean, Jay Morrison, I was really into Jay Morrison. And then, yeah, when he started getting put on blast for that refund, that the Tulsa real estate trust fund, which is a REIT, I'm like, oh damn, because man, I was really pulling for Jay Morrison. I'm like, that was something like, yo, that just ain't looking good right there, bro. I mean, people's coming with receipts. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, and that's just like, you know, it seems like every time like black people get somebody like a new leader, it's like, man, they got magnifying glasses on them. Like, you can't do shit, say shit wrong. We own your ass. I hate that about. I hate that about.
Believe in the idea of a leader for us, like, because
you can have leaders. I ain't say he got to be one leader, but you can have leaders in the community, like people with a voice. You know what I'm saying? Who's pushing the progression of black people forward? You know what I'm saying? And it could be done this type of way, this type of way, this type of way. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's cool. But one thing I hate that we do a lot of is that we always coming for us. Like we always like, unless if you ain't doing shit, if you ain't never did shit, but just sat your fat ass in your fucking chair, typed all day, pointed fingers, talked on the phone, made a post, nigga, you ain't doing shit to push the betterment of us forward. So shut the fuck up. You can't, but you know what? It's always gonna be people like that. It's always gonna be people like that who are just talkers, but don't do, but just scrutinize. I hate them people with a passion. Like, go to fuck away.
I can tell. You said the F word like 9 times.
Well, I'm passionate about that.
That's gonna be you, bro. I'm telling you.
How about this?
You need to be the next MLK.
Y'all not ready for me.
I mean, it seemed like you got it, did you?
They ain't ready, James.
I know.
We need a new black messiah.
You gonna be my cameraman at my rallies?
If you pay me enough, yeah.
We need a new messiah, brother.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Because as soon as they start, show us your bank receipts. I'm like, you show me your bank receipt. Show me where you got your PPP loan, and show me how if you really got a business. How about that? Oh, okay. I was just asking a question. I know. Shut your ass up.
You're so aggressive about this.
Man, you got like somebody punch their ass back. All that's turn on the cheeks like, no.
Okay, well. That's been episode 19 Tariq and Graves this week. I don't really got too much more to say. I feel like we've talked about,
I mean, it's a lot going on, man. We could take it. We're gonna take it to IG, which is what we're gonna start doing. Take it to the post. Yeah. But one thing that we can talk about that we didn't mention was it's been some stuff in the news this week because we usually do this. But one of the significant things is, gosh, I was thinking about this early today. Help me out, guys.
With what?
Can you give us a hint?
The dude who got shot?
I'm trying. It's like at the tip of my tongue. I just can't. What was it? It was
not getting the COVID shot, even though you have COVID.
Not even talking about the Biden. The first time he say like, if you got it, you ain't got to wear a mask in public no more. If you got the vaccine shot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was one thing. It was something else too.
James, cut this part of the podcast out.
For sure. Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking
Whatever.
about.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is episode 19, man.
All right.
The episode, we ain't got an agenda. We just talk shit. You know what I mean? But
we might have an agenda next week, goddammit. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? Hey, I kind of like this. It free flows, man. Dave and I has we've been friends for over a decade now. We know each other very well. We do have some conflicting perspectives on things, which is fine. You know what I mean? It's makes for the good dynamic on the show. The antagonist, protagonist. I'm usually the antagonist, even though I'm thinking it's pro. But I'm outvoted from Dave and the one that y'all don't see. Y'all just hear that little sinister laugh.
I'm not voting. I'm laughing. Not saying anything.
Oh man. But hey, look, y'all give us a nice warm welcome to YouTube. We are happy to be introduced to the YouTube community. We plan on making some ruckus over here, and we had to get off Facebook because our aunties and grandmas still be saying y'all need to quit cussing so much. So we're like, fuck that, we're going to YouTube. Well, we're gonna be censored for other shit, but it won't be for that. You know what I mean? So
oh my God.
That's right. All right, y'all. Follow us at Jays and Grays on Instagram. Check out the post show in about 25 minutes. We thank y'all for watching the show, and we will see y'all next week. Peace.
same.